I want to dive into looking at our numbers as far as our foreclosure forecast, what's pending. I get calls, I probably 3 times a day asking, do I have any properties where people need to be rescued, where they're in dire straits? So I want to just dive into this information. So we can see here over time, but this is actually very telling to look at our foreclosures over time here. As you can see, 2020, 2023, and now 24. And where were they a little bit higher? In 2020. And as you can see, we are higher at this point compared to last year at this time. We were looking at 855, and this year we're looking at 1,014. These are our pending foreclosures. Just keep that in mind because, like I said, I get these calls every week wondering where we are in comparison over the last few years, and this is where we are. We're up a little bit, but overall we're nowhere near where we were in 2020 at its height back here, as you can see. And let's just see where we trend. As you can see where we were at the beginning of the year, and we're cycling through, and we are a little bit higher. Still, nothing catastrophic as we move along. If you feel like you are in this situation, there are many programs out there to assist you so that you don't have to lose your home. Always reach out to myself and my team. We're here to help you. You don't have to lose your home, and you don't have to sell it. There are programs to help. I want to look at our rankings here. A lot of people ask where we rank. What are we looking at as far as the annual average cost per square foot, and where's the changes, and are we negative anywhere? If you've been following me over the last few months, years, you know that these numbers have changed dramatically. So if we look at Paradise Valley, we're up 6%, and it varies across the valley. Gold Canyon's 1.1%. The only places that we're seeing some negative, and we'll slide down here so you can see it. So our first city where we're showing negative is 3.1%, and that's Tonopah, which is a little bit further out from our city center of Phoenix. We come down to Eloy, it's negative 0.1, nothing huge. Arizona City is a negative 0.7. And when we look at all of our major cities, our largest negative is a negative 4.6 in Coolidge. Okay, when you look at your cost per square foot, the other cities are showing positive, which is good to hear. And we're looking at our numbers over last year. And as you can see, the cost per square foot varies across the valley. I have a lot of people that will ask me, they're coming to the valley, where can I live? Let me know what your income is. What is your commute? Those things have to be factored in because yes, City X might be a lot cheaper when you look at cost per square foot, but it is not cheaper if you have to drive too far and you have to calculate in the cost of fuel. So let's look a little bit more at our numbers. So if we come over here and we look a little bit further and we look at our heat map, we can look at our numbers, contract ratios. I prefer looking at the map itself, and this allows you to be able to see, and this is as of September the 7th, and as we go across the valley. So Tolleson 85353 is still hotter because we have 73 active and we have 67 under contract. When we go to Fountain Hills, we're looking at 159 active and 60 under contract. In some parts of Mesa, 85207 is actually cold. Have 203 active and 46 under contract. Many people ask me, well, when I heard you earlier this week, you say parts Mesa is a seller's has a seller's advantage. And that's the reason I love to do this, to come across so you can see Mesa is a very big city. It depends on what part of Mesa you're talking about. 85201 is cold versus 85203 is hot. And those are the types of things that I focus on. I know what our valley's like and where the heat map is so that we are able to make very informed decisions about buying and selling of real estate, knowing exactly where you're buying. And we can come across here, Tempe 85282 is cold. Ecstatic that you listen to my market updates, but we do have to do a deeper dive when we're talking about buying and selling real estate, because as you see, it varies by zip code. And then if we're going to drill a little bit further, we can also make a distinction between whether it's a condo, a mobile home, or a single family home. So reach out to me if you want more detailed information. I am happy to help. And these are numbers as of August. We should have the September numbers next week, but we're looking back at August, and I will go here first and let you look at the graphic. Active listings, 17,770. We're up 51.7%. Listings under contract, we're down 5.2%, but our median sales price is up 0.4%. Our closed sales is down 11.3%. August is very hot. Kids are going back to school. That's something that we see on a normal basis. So median days before accepted contract. So in 22, we were looking at 26. In 23, we were looking at 20. And in 24, we're looking at 37. Days of supply, we have 67 days in 22, 58 in 23. And right now, as in August, we had 93 days. That is significant. Keep that in mind when you're preparing your house to sell. And buyers, I will tell you, yes, homes are sitting on the market a little longer, but if a house is ready to move in, those houses will have multiple offers and they will sell fast. Better condition the house is in, the more and priced correctly, the faster it will sell, even with the amount of supply that we have current. So average sales price per square foot, $293.93. And that's over the average monthly, and annually $292.96. What is significant on this chart is us looking at the annual appreciation cost per square foot. We're at 4.4%, and the annual appreciation is 5.4%. So I just like you to be informed. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I can do that deep dive for you, looking at exactly what the market's looking like, whether it's a condo, single family home. If you're looking at multifamily, we can look at those rent rolls and help you figure out those cap rates. So give us a call. We're here to help. Hope you're having a marvelous week, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.